Here we are in Suno. When you enter Suno, you get this home screen. This is showing us the new Create with version 5. You should have at least subscribed to the basic to get going. The free one isn't really much use if you want to really learn. And if you don't really like it, you can cancel the sub, of course. So we're going over to Create. You're thinking of a song description. I don't have any great ideas right now. So what I usually do is add my own music. So I'm going to click audio and I'm going to click up. This was written many years ago. So I'm going to add that one. You see it says unknown album, 3 minutes 12. You get the idea of the beginning. And I'm going to save that. This is the important part. What do you want to do? Do you want to cover the song? Do you want to extend? Or do you just want to save? I prefer to start with a cover. This is going to take my original music and give me some variations, some additional instruments and ideas. So we're going to go with cover. There you go, it's uploaded the cover and the track is there. It says unknown album. If I play that now, it gives me a description of what this song is. Now, this song was written 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, this indie rock track with a melancholic, energetic feel is my old track. It was recorded on an 8-track and was never released, like a lot of my stuff. So here we are, we're looking at an old song. The AI is giving me a cover, but the first track is just the track as it is. So there you go. You've uploaded your old track and you want to play with some ideas and you want to change how it feels. So we have the audio uploaded. This could be any audio, could be you whistling into your microphone. You record it, and this track is an MP3, the original one. So as I say, this is 20 years old. It's given me a breakdown of the song. Now, what do I want to do with this song? I'd said cover. So we have the track here, and there's a few things I can do. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put remix edit. You click on remix edit, and then I'm going to click cover. I can see the original track. Love is all second hand, just strangers. It's one of my favorite tracks. What has it done now? The AI, Suno, has given me the lyrics. You should check these because very often they're wrong. This is okay, and I'm not going to go too crazy here. It's just an example of what you can do. But these are obviously my words from many years ago. So I want the song to be covered. So here we go. You can add styles. I'm not going to do that. Advanced options is where the fun begins. So here you should leave lyrics on manual because you don't want it to change them yet. The vocal, I want it to be male. Weirdness, style, audio. They all have different impacts. So for weirdness, if you increase this, things are going to change quite a lot. Style, if you take this up to 100% or 80, 90%, it's going to stay with the original tempo and style of the track. Audio, if you really want it to not change very much at all, you need this to be high. So I'm going to push this up to, I find basically 80% is safe, and it generally stays with the track. I'm not going to move these because very often it doesn't change them very much. So I've set everything up for the original track to be covered. You've heard this term cover. You know, a lot of the songs we hear in the charts are covers of old songs, reinvented, recreated. You go into a studio, you get a producer, and you perform a cover of the original track. In many respects, Suno is doing this. It's covering your song. It's creating a new version. It's a really, really good way to get your ideas together. If you're going to go into the studio, this can be a reference for a new version of the song, and your band can put that together. Or you can go in and put it together yourself, or you can just leave it here and get into the deeper production of Suno, taking it out into your DAW, which is how I work. But today there's a lot going on here, so we're just uploading an original track, we're reimagining it with Suno. And one danger here I'd like you to think about before you begin is once you start getting those versions, really listen to them. Don't just start clicking and clicking again and again and again, because you will end up with hundreds of versions and it will be impossible for you to really define which one was the best. I always give myself a maximum of 5. So if I don't get it in 5, it's not going to happen, and I'll do it another day. So let's see what comes. That's the original. We hit create. Suno gives you 2 versions, and I didn't indicate any styles here. I wanted to take the style from the track. You can change it into hip hop or anything you want, but for me, I'm looking at recreating my old song, and that's the key, I think. A lot of people who are hating on Suno, it's because, you know, a 10-year-old can put in a prompt and create a song that sounds very convincing. But anyone with an ear, anyone who's listened to music, anyone who listens to songs, quickly understands that is AI. If you really want to get something great, input your own ideas. This will give you much better results. Now this one, it's taking a bit of a long time today. It could be my internet. But it spins out these 2 and you can then have a listen. So this is Suno's cover of my song.
I could feel better if I could feel real, but I don't know if I feel at all. I could feel tender if I could remember what sense of touch is for. Feel something like that.
So kind of a bluesy.
ashes fall. Feel something like that. Feel something like that. Feel something like that. Feel something like that. Love is all secondhand.
So you get the idea. It's given me two fresh versions. I don't like either of them, but if you listen to the original, you understand how close it is to helping you recreate your ideas. My original, it has the feedback guitar, it has the acoustic cutting in, it's more skippity trippity, it's more
I could feel better if,
and the voice is better.
I could feel realer, but I don't know if I feel it all.
That's my voice.
I could feel tender if I could remember what the sense of touch is for. Feel something like that. Feel something like that. Love is all second hand.
Okay, so let's say we like the first one and we're going to work with that. What can I do with this? You go over to these three dots, you open it up. What you can do here, you can take a deeper dive into how the song is made. I will go straight into Studio because Studio is literally the Suno wave editing system. So let's have a look. This is when you start to realize it's not a question of just making prompts and la la la. You're actually working with the song now and you're going to make changes. Here, the backing vocals, I'm going to give them a bit of a clarity. I want them to be a bit brighter in the mix.
Feel something like that. Yeah, feel something like that. Feel something like that. Feel something like that. Feel something like that.
So what was a very indie rock song is now a bit more soulful. I would then take this, I would be looking at changing a few things, but generally that's how you get started. Now the next part of the clip, I'm going to show you how to do this and break it down into the stems. The stems are each separate part of the song, and when you take the stems you can work on each part of the track independently. Vocals, drums and everything else. Hi guys, it's getting pretty cold in the Baltics.